Thank you, Lauren. And as Lauren mentioned, I will be presenting the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society 2020 Hematology-Oncology Lifetime Achievement Award, presented to the social worker who has exhibited leadership and support for blood cancer patients and has demonstrated ongoing involvement with LLS throughout their career. This year's recipient is Nikki Yuill. Nikki has been an oncology social worker for over 25 years, working in hematology-oncology for a majority of those years. With this in mind, we're just going to hit the highlights. Throughout her career, Nikki has demonstrated a level of professionalism, integrity, and commitment to her patients and their families. She has provided leadership through the many hours of service on advisory boards of nonprofits working to serve cancer patients. Of particular interest are those benefiting young adults affected by cancer. Nikki has spent countless hours leading the charge in providing care, programs, and resources for this unique population of cancer patients. This is matched only by her commitment and passion to serving those in the Latino communities. Not only serving as a translator for those when English is not their first language, but also assisting in helping them overcome barriers to care, including the facilitation of both local and national support groups. When she wasn't helping patients, she was working to promote the professional growth and development of her fellow social workers through networking, education, and publishing papers on pertinent topics. Integral in her life as a social worker has and is Nikki's volunteer work. She spent hours volunteering for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, including traveling to Washington, D.C. to speak and advocate for access to care and affordability of care for cancer patients. When Nikki decided to make a slight change in her life and come to work at LLS 2 years ago, it was no surprise to any of us. Nor was it a surprise when she was nominated for this award. With a resume as rich as hers, it was a quick decision by the committee to bestow upon her this Lifetime Achievement Award. Ladies and gentlemen, Nikki Yuill. Nikki, what do you consider your biggest achievement in your professional career?
Wow, thank you, Karen. Wow, I sound really good when you speak of me, so thank you so much. That's a bit overwhelming. Gosh, my biggest achievement, I feel like that's still ongoing, but, as you mentioned, one of the things that I've been really passionate about is, using evidence-based research to build psychosocial oncology programs and to find ways to close the gaps for these services, especially with our young adult cancer patients, as well as our Latinx community that I was able to serve in San Antonio for so many years. And I'm really proud of that. My colleagues and I created programs for young adults, started policies and procedures that I feel like really made a difference in the quality of care that our patients and families were receiving. And not just that, but also the support that we gave to our colleagues and our oncology nurses and our staff. That is part of what makes a career so rewarding. Now, my biggest accomplishment, I would say, is helping other people grow, whether it's other social workers, whether it's a colleague, whether it's a volunteer, is taking part of our professional time as social workers and helping other people see their best qualities and pursue their dreams. I feel like that to me is still ongoing, and that's probably my biggest achievement, is wanting and being able to help other people grow.
That's great. We see that with you with how you work with the staff now at LLS. So now, knowing how challenging your job can often be, what keeps you going after all these years?
Wow, I feel like I'm just getting started. I'm young. I'm still young in my career. So, truly, I think when I think about overall motivation, whether it's personally or professionally, it's about learning, and it's about continually learning and continually serving. And as long as we can keep serving others and make a difference, even if it's the smallest amount of difference, that's what motivates me to keep going. I also believe and I've said this for years, that we can learn more from our patients and families and their wisdom and their experience than we could ever teach them. And if we go in with that attitude, with our hearts and our minds open, this path of oncology social work and serving the blood cancer community, I am being enriched by them. And I feel like the sky's the limit with that. There's still so much more out there to accomplish and to do. And so I hope I have still a long career, although someday I'd like to retire, but I think I've got lots more work to do.
Well, I think you have a lot to teach our young social workers as well. Anything else that you would like to say or say to the audience?
No, just I'm really shocked. I'm shocked of this award, and I'm so thankful for the nomination. I'm thankful for my colleagues that nominated me, and I'm thankful for all the colleagues I've had throughout the years that have made me a better social worker and have enriched me. So I wish everyone the very best, and thank you, thank you, thank you for this award.
Well, we were very happy to give it to you. I'd like to thank the selection committee for their time and the awardees for all the work they do for blood cancer patients. I encourage you to visit our exhibit in the AOSW virtual exhibit hall to learn more about the many resources, including financial assistance for your patients, as well as continuing education opportunities for yourself. Thank you.